So what is up, everybody? It's your boy Blizzy coming through with another Blizzy mobile video. 14 Pro Max here, but I want to talk about the new 15 and 15 Pro, 15 Pro Max, the 15 Pro and the 15 Pro Max in particular. So first of all, new titanium frame, new design, new Type-C charging port, and very fast processor. So we have some overheating issues going on with the 15 Pro and the 15 Pro Max. Once again, the 15 Pro, the 14 Pro, and I don't think the 13 Pro was so bad, but the battery life is just not where it needs to be, and they kind of almost force you to go into a Pro Max if you want to have really good battery life. Or yeah, if you need that extra battery life, you want to go with the Pro Max. That's the way that it's been with me too, with the 14 Pro Max. So another thing with the 15 Pro and the 15 Pro Max, check out Jerry Rig Everything. You can go watch his video and watch it for yourself. He snaps the back glass on this thing like I don't know. I've seen him bend a lot of phones, and I've seen him really push on them, like where he would bend a Z Fold. Like, how is the thing not broken half? You can obviously tell he tries to be fair with his reviews, and that is what you got out of that. The whole back of this, where he applied his thumb and the pressure there, just it shattered the whole back of the phone. And my coworker this week showed up with the 15 Pro Max, and I checked it out and was able to put some hands on it and feel it, and definitely a weight reduction, and definitely a lot smoother edges on the outside of the phone. Without a case, it's like you lose this really edgy feel like on the 14 here, and it's a lot more smoother. But and I definitely, like I said, the weight is definitely a reduction. I could definitely tell that too. I asked him about the charging, and he said that he noticed that there was definitely some heating issues when he was conditioning his battery. So he's like me. When you get a new phone, especially like the first 5-10 charges, it's really important, for me at least, to make sure that you let that battery go down to 0 and charge it all the way back up to 100 and let it go back down and use the battery up and then charge it to 100%. Well, a lot of people are noticing that on that 0% to 20% or whatever, till it gets to about its halfway point, 50 or 60%, a heavy amount of power and battery and CPU is going on there to charge that battery, and it gets hot, and I definitely have confirmation of that. But what he also told me that was, if you use the MagSafe charger instead of the Type-C, he noticed that it did not get as hot. So with MagSafe, it wasn't getting as hot as a direct plug-in with the Type-C. So I think that Apple will release an update, and it won't be that big of a deal. I believe that this port, the Type-C port, is just a new thing for Apple, obviously, and they're pushing it heavily because IE or whatever, they have to do this. Lord knows they don't want no problems, and they don't want to have to be taking a bunch of phones back and fixing charging ports or something like that. So I'm sure that a software update will come through, and it should fix some of those temperature issues. They might be able to move some power around, and I don't know though, but that says a lot in itself. Is the titanium, the metal on the frame, a little bit too thin? Is it not as durable as a 14. I have not watched Jerry Rig Everything's 14 Pro Max videos, but I did watch the 15 Pro Max videos because that was pretty wild when you watch the thumbnail and it literally snaps like that in the back. Be careful with these glass fronts and glass backs, man. They will get you, and it does not take a lot of pounds of pressure. It's just one of those things on how it falls. I think that the 15 Pro Max feels really good in the hands, and man, I wouldn't tell you to not go buy it, and I wouldn't tell you that it is less reliable or less, like, the strength of it is not as strong. But just like anything, it's new, and you got to be careful. If you are prone to breaking phones, just keep it in a case and be done with that. Tempered glass it, and you're good. But these are the things that I'm not experiencing myself, but my coworkers experiencing. MagSafe charger, no heating issues, and yeah, everything else is good. He runs a case, so no problems with really worrying about breaking the phone. He did mention that the zoom, and he was showing me the zoom is pretty substantially nice. I don't know. We were in a warehouse situation, so I would have to get some better outside views of that to give a honest review of that. But it looked pretty good. So what I gotta say? LED lights above, and yeah, in a workplace environment like that, it looked pretty good. So anyways, you guys let me know in the comments. Do you know anybody with the 15 Pros or Pro Maxes or just the 15? And what are they experiencing? Because this is what's going on to the people around me. You guys holler at the comments. It's your boy out.